thus far, but nonetheless, we're going to make the most of it. This one's going to be a bit more of an adventure vlog, like some of the last ones you've seen. Joined by Miss Crystal again. She's doing the driving. She's on the Uber. Nah, she just picked me up from the airport. Flight was a little bit delayed. That was a lot of cows. I'm going to be back in New Zealand. And this was a bit of a spur of the moment. Crystal invited me along because one of her best friends, a mutual friend-ish from way back, Stormy, it's her 30th birthday. So I thought, oh, yes, why not? And ironically, it was about a couple of weeks just before Crystal invited me, because she forgot about the trip, because it was booked years ago.
Don't say that.
Right?
No, I don't say that. No, I'll
We'll edit that bit out.
Yep.
Because she was in com prep mode.
Edit it out.
Leave it in, Jacob.
No,
Okay.
Jacob.
Stormy won't watch this. She will, but
She
it's
will.
fine. So anyway, so it was a bit last minute, and just the week before I was like, you know what? I've never been to Hamilton Island, and here comes the rain. And then Crystal invited me, and I was like, yeah, you know what, let's make it happen. So I thought, well, that was great. I'm hoping the weather turns around. If not, again, focus on the controllables, practice what we preach. We'll enjoy the birthday celebrations and all of the other events and adventures that we're going to go on. There's some cool things happening. We are going to get on a bit of a catamaran called Powerplay, which is where we'll be doing some more activity. So that is going to be, as my friend would say, sick in England. And yeah, I'm going to keep you guys along for the ride. So we'll talk a few things, training and nutrition. And the reason why is because people are always really interested in like how we eat when we go away and how we train and all that thing. So we're going to get a cheeky training session tomorrow. We're going to keep our steps up. Activity will be high, but we're here to enjoy and relax. And then in terms of food, we'll be eating ad libitum. We'll be eating to enjoy. But I might talk to you about some things that you can do when you're traveling or when you're away from your home environment to make it easier. Anyway, we're on the way to the Airbnb now, so I'll check in with you when we are there and when something more exciting is happening. Crystal,
in 10 kilometres at the roundabout, take the first exit onto Shute Harbour Road.
I don't know, words of wisdom?
Not yet. There'll be some.
Just put her on the spot always.
Thank you.
She'll be ready, she'll be prepared. Airlie Beach, check that out for a view. I feel that I'm on the set of Pirates of the Caribbean. I'm just waiting for the Black Pearl to come in and for me to say parlay and see the captain. So the plan is, I've said hello to the crew, getting a quick shower, and then we're going to a restaurant called Coral, or something Coral. Apparently it's pretty popular with the influencer folk, or so I'm told, so I'm sure we'll get a few photos and images, but apparently the food's good, the place is amazing. I'm gonna do a quick tour, I'm gonna show you some B-roll because we're only here for a night, and then tomorrow we're off on the yacht, so I'll probably get up early to a degree and I'll show you guys some stuff, and we might get a cheeky gym session in. But anyway, we're gonna head off to now the restaurant, so I better freshen up because not got much time. All right, time for an outfit change. We're at the restaurant, so it's a place called The Rocks, and it's also attached to, as you would have seen in some of the B-roll, it's a whole resort facility. So we've got like a pool bar, a proper restaurant. Apparently we're coming here for breakfast because it's amazing, and hopefully the weather will be good. It's got like a little beach as well. It's got a pool, as you've seen, which is wicked, and it's got this beautiful jetty which I'm standing at the end of now, and the weather is so warm, even though it's raining and there's yachts just out here, but it's really humid. Reminds me of Singapore a little bit, but such a cool place. Like already, it just has a really cool holiday vibe to it. Anyway, we ordered some entrees, and man, we were so hungry because we've hardly eaten all day. Said hello to the guys, and it's about 8, just a bit past 8. We're just waiting for the mains to come out, so I'll show you guys that. Again, what am I doing? I'm just eating ad libitum. You know, I'm thinking about, you know, I've been doing this for a long time now. I'm not stressing about it too much. I'm just thinking about lean bits of protein, or lean cuts and intakes of protein at least 3 times a day. If I'm eating higher calorie foods, I'll reduce my quantities and I'll have a little bit of everything. Again, I'm not in a competition phase, and as long as I'm getting in some fruits and vegetables, some sources of good quality protein throughout the day, I'm happy. And aside from that, I'm enjoying it because I've got too much experience now to stress about the little things. And if I could go back and speak to myself, I would say, look, don't sweat the little things, and the more you do it, the better you become at it. And at the end of the day, it's all part of the process, because if you worry about every little thing and every little macro, you're generally going to miss life, and you're going to end up with an eating disorder. So again, nutritional literacy and learning how to create nutritional awareness is what we do, and this is why it's so important to develop. So when you're out and about, you can bring back that ability to understand thirst, hunger, fatigue, separate them, and understand what's in food intuitively, rather than being so worried about eating this and eating that. So something, a little bit of a side note there, because I know all of you are interested. Anyway, I'm gonna get back because I'm really hungry, and we'll check out the mains. All right, gonna wrap it up for tomorrow. Just sent some messages to my family in Italy, filling them in as we do. We have like a group chat going on. Took some videos, got some snaps, had some ice cream. It's been a great day. So yeah, anyway, we're gonna chill out, and yeah, I'll catch up with you guys when we wake up tomorrow. Whether we're gonna get a training session in, I don't know. And then obviously hit breakfast up and onto the catamaran. So anyway, I'll catch up with you guys then. Sweet dreams. Good morning. It is Friday, and it is lightly raining. It is overcast, but it's okay, because, not because I'm the wonderful Wizard of Oz, but because we're just gonna get on with it anyway. So the plan is to go back to the rocks for breakfast, which is where we were last night, and we're gonna go for a walk first while the rest of the crew are getting up. So we wanted to get up, get some steps in, wanted to go down the beach, kind of have a bit of meander around, coffee, and of course, protein bars. Link in the description, 10%, I'm joking. That'll be me one day. Nah, it's all good. It's all good. So yeah, we're gonna do that. We're gonna get some steps in. We're gonna possibly check out a gym, because it's gonna be really stormy. And if we do come back, then I guess one of the things that we can do is actually train. So we might scope that out as well. Again, we don't have to, but we're not gonna lie. This is a fitness channel, and I like to fucking train. So think about it. Anyway, yeah, we will do that now. If you're watching this in the future, there is a sick podcast out with Ben, 40-year-old fuck up. Check it out. It's actually really good. There's a lot of really good golden nuggets in there. And if you're not already subscribed, make sure you do so. And yeah, we're gonna get some shots for you guys. Hopefully it doesn't rain too hard, and we'll see you guys when we found some coffee and caffeine. Breakfast has been done, as you would have quickly seen, and we've got a bit of time before we're heading into catamaran. Apparently 2:30. So of course, me and Crystal are going to go to the gym. It's about a 30-minute walk, which is perfect because we like walking. Get the steps in. So we're just spending some quality time, having some good chats, and yeah, we're gonna do a bit of a. I'm gonna do a bit of a full body sesh. What are you doing?
I'm actually going to hit full body as well, because I've only trained maybe 3 times this week, and I'm going to assume tomorrow and Sunday we can't really train on a boat, so get in when we can.
Well, could do some bodyweight stuff, but yeah, well, we'll do a bit of a full body flush. I reckon I'll do the same. So we'll get a few clips for you, bit of fun. And I guess people always ask like, well, where do you train when you're away? Well, look, if you can't train, you can't train. And if it's not a long period of time, again, don't worry about it. It's what you do most of the time that counts. If you can do body weight. You just use your environment. Again, there's lots you can do body weight. And if you can get to a gym and it's not out of your way, and you've got the time and you like to train like us, then go for it. And again, you know, you might want to encompass bigger body parts or more of them, because then you can just hit a frequency that is a little bit greater. And say you do get to the gym more times, then you can just hit it all again. So again, it's not always about splitting your body parts up just individually, if you think about the greater picture. Or just go by feel, go in and, you know, do something that you enjoy for a change. You might be pleasantly surprised. So there's a little bit on that, because people always love to know, and you guys always love to know, like training away and what you can do, and just be resourceful and keep it simple. And again, don't overthink it. All right, catch up with you guys when we're at the game. We're here at fitness venue, about 30 minutes away from Airlie Beach, and cool vibe. It's like community feel to it. It's a really good gym. It's got some great equipment. We're gonna do, like I said, a bit of a full body split. So we'll do a lower upper superset. Me and Crystal will just swap over, and yeah, we're gonna enjoy some new machines, funnily enough. So stick with us, check it out, and yeah, we'll run you through. Time for a sick edit. Jacob, take it away. And the workout is done. It was a good little pump up session, wasn't it, Crystal?
Yeah, it was, definitely.
As you would have seen, a little sick little edit. Did a bit of lower upper splits. Got the protein for recovery, got the H2O for hydration. Now we're gonna head back. It's a nice 45-minute walk. And then we're gonna get a shower, do a few bits and pieces, and then we'll be heading off on the catamaran. So yeah, we'll probably have some more food when we get back as well. A bit of an actual post-workout meal, just something quick and easy. Crystal got some yogurts yesterday, so we'll use those. I take the opportunity where I can to get protein shakes. So if there is one thing I would recommend, if you're out and about and you want to maintain some level of nutritional adherence, I would go for protein sources, because usually you'll find when you're eating out, or if you don't have a lot of things around, then you will be lacking in protein. So if all else fails, just get a bit of protein in where you can, or at least 2 to 3 boluses every day, and you'll be pretty damn good. So anyway, we're gonna walk back, enjoy the recovery walk. See, cardio pre and post, how good's that? This is the helm, top deck. You can tell I'm very well versed in my nautical language, but anyway. So this is basically at the top here, no more than 8 people. It's a pretty cool view. The canopy, if you will. We have I think we've been about an hour and a half at sea, and we've just come to a little cove because the weather is quite stormy was Stormy's 30th birthday, so we're sort of hiding around from the weather in the cove, and then obviously if it gets better we'll change. So anyway, let's go and check out below deck. No pun intended. No pun intended. Alright, when we get down the stairs, as such, probably going down the wrong way. Here we go. Good night. Alright, don't fall over. So, again, you'll meet the crew, I'm sure. So we've got, now check this out, because people think like the water looks inviting, but you can't just jump in, because we've got box jellyfish and irukandji, i.e. the most venomous jellyfish on the planet. So we're going to wear these suits when we go in, when we go paddleboarding, or if we go snorkeling, or whatever else we end up doing in the water, right? So yeah, we gotta be careful when we're doing that sort of stuff. Now, careful. More of the crew. I mentioned Stormy. Stormy, here she is. You've not seen her yet on the vlog. We got any words of wisdom for your 30th?
Alcohol. Always.
I'm not aging after 30, I think.
No.
Or was it 21? I think. That was it. Forever.
We start to count backwards, right? Yeah.
Immortality. So, Stormy's uncle owns Powerplay, is that correct? Yeah. Alright, so Stormy's organised this. The jacuzzi's filling up as we speak, actually. Check that out. Very great. And I'm sure this is going to look magic later on, so we'll get some shots as well. We've got these like sunning decks here, they're almost like trampolines, which we would lay on earlier. As I said, we got a bit of sun, we're just hiding around from the weather and the extremity. So let's go check out below deck. And then, this is where the swingers sleep. I mean, so we've got bed here. Yes, we are going to be doing a bit of sharing, but that is all right. That is boat life. Got a little storage area up there and whatnot. It is the same on the other side, so I won't bother going and showing you the other side because it's pretty much the same. So we'll head back out and we'll head back onto the main deck with the crew, and we'll check out some of those snaps. Alright, we've got mackerel, bread rolls, mash, broccoli, and a crunchy Asian salad. And it's not blue, it's blue because of the beautiful blue lights. My favourite colour. So we're all tucking in. The lads have been catching more fish outside. Everyone's tucking in. Is it good? Good. Yeah? Nice. So, Saturday. It is Saturday. I had to think about then what day it was. So we just woke up. It's not completely, as you would have seen, terrible weather. It's a little bit dark over that way. But anyway, it's about 6 AM. We actually slept really well, considering the situation. And yeah, it was alright. It was pretty good. So we're just getting up now. I think the crew, the captain, they got all the breakfast ready last night. So tea and coffee. Me and Crystal are up. Josh is up as well. There's people. So I just thought, get up, got my book out. Might get a chance or an opportunity to have a little bit of a read of that, have a coffee, and steal a few moments. Alright, we'll catch up with you guys for breakfast. We are suited and booted. Got a Stinger suit on. Gonna head over to the beach. Yeah, buddy. There's the crew. Land ahoy, we are here on the island. We're doing a bit of paddle boarding. Some people are trying to find reception, and we've got the gazebos over here and the girls. Oh yeah, and the sun has come out for us. So far so good. So I get some clips of anything fun, and hopefully we get some reception, and post some little clips on IG. Aside from that, we'll do this and then we'll hit lunch. What time is it?
5 o'clock.
5 p.m. We've just had some nachos, as you would have seen. We've just been pretty much maxing, relaxing, shooting some. No, we've not been doing any b-ball, but outside of the school, and a couple of guys, they were up no good. Started making trouble in my neighborhood. All right, stop. Anyway, so what we're doing is we're going back to Airlie Beach. What we would have done, and because Stormy's uncle owns the boat, this would have been cancelled. Had it had been like a public cruise, but we were able to do it. So usually we'd be doing more activities like the snorkeling, some of the stand-up paddleboarding that you've seen, and touring some of the islands. But because of the weather, we've just kind of been chilling, so that's why there's not been too much that I can show you guys. However, it is super picturesque, and we're gonna head back to Airlie Beach because that way we're gonna be safe on the tides. We weren't able to get over to Whitehaven, which is one of the most iconic beaches. We did see some turtles, but I couldn't quite get them on the camera for you, but who knows? It's never too late. We're gonna head back there for dinner. We're gonna see the lights, the bay, Pirates of the Caribbean, Black Pearl kind of stuff. It's gonna be sick. Hopefully don't get hijacked by pirates. And we're gonna be going through some pretty rough shores, so I'll get a quick segment when we start to hit the waves. Aside from that, I am just loving this view. Like, that is just, it's absolutely wonderful. Bloody beauty. We're back at the Airbnb. Man, turned on for us. It's spitting still, but at least the weather turned out fine again. So we've got a little bit of time. Then we're going to head to the airport. Crystal's going to head off there. Her flight is earlier than mine, so I'm going to stay at the airport there because I've only got one rental car. Stormy's going to drop me off, and that gives me an opportunity to get back on top of some work, to be fair, which is pretty cool, because then I can hit my Monday, and I love what I do, so I can just get back to messages and whatnot. Good to be off the grid, always good to get back, not gonna lie. Again, the contrast. But also I talked to you about some things that I'm quite excited to announce, so I will probably do that there before I wrap up and talk to you about some things that are coming for you, all of you, which is going to take Fearless Training to the next level and beyond come 2022 and thereafter. So stay tuned for that. Very, very exciting. It's been a long time coming. And all right, I'll catch up with you guys when I'm at the airport. We're at the airport. Crystal has just boarded. My flight is a few hours later. So as I've mentioned, I've got some time to crack into work. I've got this long sleeve, shout out to First Wear on because the air conditioning is freezing. We've had a coffee, we've had a bit of a chat. We've spent some good time, some quality time this weekend. It's been fun to celebrate Stormy's 30th birthday party, and shout out to Powerplay, the crew. You guys were awesome. And again, I'll put the links in the description to find out more, you know, with what they do, and to book, you know, your own tours if you're down here or when you're down here in Airlie Beach in Queensland to have an amazing time and discover some pretty cool things and go on some amazing adventures. Anyway, I wanted to quickly talk to you about some exciting things coming. So, drum roll, please. No drum roll needed, perhaps. I don't know. Anyway, we are finally going to be launching an app for all of you. So as you know, my philosophy is to coach, lead, and inspire as many people in the world as I can. And we're finally going to be doing that with a team, and we're going to have everything in one place at an affordable cost. There's going to be lots of features, lots of different tools that you can use to keep you accountable. It's going to make everything seamless. It's going to be me virtually there in an app for you at your fingertips 24/7. that is pretty much it. There is so much more to explain with it, but ultimately it's going to, you know, help people achieve their health and fitness goals in a way that, as ever, is flexible, sustainable, and enjoyable. And I can't wait to share more of it with you. But right now, there's a lot of work to do in creating and make sure that we refine a lot of the content so it's bespoke and high quality, so it delivers like it should at a very high caliber. Anyway, I'm going to talk to you guys more about that as we go. I'm going to crack into some work and get on before my flight. And of course, you guys already know. Until the next one, like, comment, subscribe, and in the meantime, stay fearless.